Whoopsies. Kind of got focused on what I was doing. Hey, buddy. What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am double layered today. I came into the shop this morning and it was 33 degrees. So I said, we're not canceling the stream. We'll figure out what's going on. We have plenty of propane. The wind is so intense. Cue the camera, the other camera, so you have outside. While I talk about this, it keeps blowing through the pipe to put the flame out for the propane. So every 10 minutes so far, I'm having to go over and flick it off and on. It's only it's 45 degrees in here, so it is chilly, but yeah, it is. It seems to be a never-ending story. Like at least we figured out the thermostat was faulty, because I came out here Monday morning and it was like 90 degrees. Like, I'm like, what is going on? Like, seriously. So I went and got a new thermostat Monday at lunch. Pop and I put it in, and it's been working well since. But as soon as it comes to the big, huge, gusty winds that come off the farm field or the fields off the back here, it blows. So we need to come up with a metal or steel that comes out and blocks it, but still allows it to ventilate and so on and so forth, because it's just, it's snowing in here. It was snowing in here because of through the pipes. Like, one step at a time, sweet Jesus. I'm going. So, yes, it is chill. It's cold. Sophie is not out here. Sophie's not out here. She's in the house. I wouldn't let her come out. It's too cold. It's way too cold. Yeah. Pop and I were out here earlier setting up things and fiddling with things and so on and so forth. Hoping we would still have power, because it did flicker once or twice. And I'm like, she's not coming out here. So she's in the house. She's in her house in her chair, all nice and warm. That was the best thing for her. So my hands are a little chilly. I did make myself a cup of tea. So it's nice and fresh. Haven't even taken a sip yet. So I am going to warm up my little fingers. So hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Happy you're here. Happy you're here. Happy, 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 happy you're here. Do you have far? No. We had to shovel. We had to shovel a couple times. So we had to shovel getting out of here, because we've been in here for about 2 hours. Papa and I did 2.5 hours. So I had to shovel to get into the shop and then shovel to get out of the shop because of the way the wind blows. Yeah. Short one today. I'll stay warm. No worries. It'll be okay. It's okay. I'll stay warm. I'll stay warm. I got my toque on. Pop's got his toque on and his hoodie and everything, so we're good. It'll just be the two of us being a little chilly out here, but that's all right. We had, I made a lovely beef stew last night for dinner, so I had Munchkin warm that up while we were out here, so we can go in, grab some warm leftover roast beef, or sorry, beef stew, and then come back out. So I am glad too. I don't want to I miss you guys, and it really makes me a little angry eyes when I can't, man. Let me tell you. Ask Pop. On the house stomping, having a temper tantrum. A little bit. Oh, sewing machines in the shop, Niku. I hear you there, buddy. That's why you have to get a backup one. Sometimes even if it's just a cheap one. Hello, Vicky. Welcome, welcome. In central Newfoundland, you guys have been getting a dump of snow too. We're the east coast of Nova Scotia. So, oh, hold on. It went off, so I'll be a second. I'll flicking it off and on. It's got to move some of the air around here, so all the space heaters are going. Go back on. There we go. I got Kleenex. No worries. We'll be fine. Northern Ontario? Oh, yeah, I bet. It's cold all over. Hello, Suzanne from Denmark. Hello, hello. Miss Helly's from Denmark, too. Hello, maybe your neighbors. You just never know. Not until you say hello. What are we doing today? Well, Karen, we're going to make a mess. We always make a mess. And then we hope desperately for someone to come clean it up. But nobody seems to show up. I'm telling you. Hello, Miss Cathy Quilts. Hello, my quilt projects. Hello, Nancy Gus. Hello, Annie M. Or Ann M. Sorry. I apologize. Furnace do that, and the vent pipe needed to be extended to get out of the draft zone. We may have to do that too. We may have to do that too. That's not a bad thought. You got Pop thinking. He's like this. So I'm glad we're talking about it, because many minds. Can you set up a Sophie cam in the house for us? If we put her in the kitchen.
If it wasn't 40 below to get to the house.
Yeah. Yeah. For backup next time. Hopefully there won't be. We got spray foam guys coming to do the underpart in about a week and a half. So on a cross stitch Tuesday they'll be here. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Yay, chaos! I know, right? Craft a simple life. I'm gonna make a mess. Miss Gwenny was here, but she's got some socializing to do. Oh, Susan Higgins, welcome, welcome. From Ireland, very nice, very nice. And Lois is here too. Yeah. Miss Allison is helping her pregnant daughter move into her new house. I'm very excited for them and for her. So that she's pregnant with grandbaby number 3, I believe. So I'm not excited. Hello, Chris Martin. Hello, 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 Diana. Hello, Louise. Hello, hello. Hello, Zella. How you doing? How's Florida today? How's Florida? Speaking of Florida, Miss Pat. Miss Pat here? Is Miss Pat here? I don't know. No, Sass probably won't be here until sometime February. How much snow are you expecting? Oh, we got lots, and it's drift. Oh my gosh, there's drifts that are almost taller than me. Favorite quilt behind you? Oh, the Jacob's Ladder. That's Pop's design. So, color poofing thing towards your right behind you. Color poofing thing. To my right behind. Oh, my half square triangle bag? That's 675 half square triangles. Hello, Tanya. How's it going? Hello, hello. Hello, Kathy K. Is that what you mean? Is that bag you read there? I'm happy to show you if you want to see it. Try to see one arm could get crazy in here. Just let you know. You're in for the ride, people. You're in for the ride. You know my favorite quilt? What? If it wasn't for me using an inferior white and you seeing the black around the keys, I'd sell it to you, Deborah. I would. But when I do another one, okay? How's that? When I do another one. Yes, ma'am. Okay, hold on. I'll show you. I'm proud of this bag. Are you kidding me? This took forever. It was like 5 streams and a half. So these were all the bits, like when you do binding and you do borders and you get half square triangles and you're working on projects and you're snowballing and stuff, you always get that little bit extra. So I always jumped the foot over, cut a piece, flattened it out, squared it up. Okay. Oh, there's Pat. Okay, stick around, Pat. I got something to show you. So I needed a nice big bag to take back and forth for, you know, either just going to my friend's house, swimming, some groceries, whatever. So the inside pocket, obviously beautiful bright orange, has got more half square triangles up. So these are all from projects. These are all, I didn't make any of these needlessly. They came from a project. Here's another pocket, nice big half square triangle. So long pattern. Yeah, and yeah, she's gorgeous. I love her. I've had many compliments on it. Every time I go out, somebody always says, "Oh my gosh, look at that bag," and I'm like, "Yes, 675 half square triangles." And they look at me like, "What?" And then just like shiny objects that go off somewhere else. So yeah. So yeah, beautiful. Love it. One of my favorites. And speaking of bags, now that we have Miss Pat. So Ms. Pat sent some fabric up to the shop, lots of fabric actually, and lots of cross-stitching stuff. And there was one little kit set that had to do with the Wizard of Oz, and I love Wizard of Oz, okay? So this is a bag that I made out of it. We did it as a live stream, okay, with Yellow Brick Road fabric on the inside, and then more of the Wizard of Oz fabric on the inside there too, okay? And of course, Yellow Brick Road on the bottom, okay? So turned out amazing. Still one of my very favorite bags. Love all the pockets. So as a thank you to Pat, I made her this little baggie with the Wizard of Oz fabric. And she can either, and I'm going to mail it to her, she can either have it stand straight up or sitting like that, whatever. But I made that for Pat. Say thank you for everything that she's done. Hope you like it, Pat. Now mail that off when you get all the other goodies mailed off. Cheers, everybody. Hot cup of tea. Certainly needed today. Thank you, Suzanne. I love making bags. Oh, thanks, Miss Helly. I got one for each of my moderators, too. One of these. Yeah, so you'll get one of those, too. We'll get, you just get like this, though. You all get the same. I mean, you all the same. Oh, I didn't want to make you cry. You're going to make me cry. Stop it. Yeah. Tears freezing. No, no, no. Oh, hold on. Good excuse to step away. Flick the fan again. Hold on. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it should be cold outside. With the wind chill, it's like -20. That's Celsius. In here right now is about 44 Fahrenheit. So it's a little chilly. Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. And what I did, because I didn't want to quilt through the beautiful fabric on the outside here with, you know, Judy Garland and everything like that. So I quilted the inside. I quilted the Yellow Brick Road and then hand stitched it closed. So if you wanted, you could do it either way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Miss Pat? So you could have it either way. It is rough weather. Oh my goodness, you have no idea. Oh, thanks, Nadine. Big hugs. Appreciate that. Got some nice news too. I've been asking for my son and daughter-in-law if they would knit a dress for my grandsons. Oh, if you could. Oh, I bet it's gonna. Oh, that'd be so nice. That's so nice. Okay, hold on. I need a Kleenex now. But that's out the back. Oh, excuse me. Have some more tea, and then we'll get busy, okay? You can. Wonderful. Wonderful. I can't wait to see it. Hello, Josie. Big hugs. Hello, Valerie. Hello, Lynn. Whiteout. Yeah, you got that right, Uta. No, it's here. Yeah, they would have froze. Oh, thank you, Pat. Big hugs. Thank you. Thank you for everything. All right, so I've made a few. As you can tell, I kind of went a little bit crazy. So the measurements for these are really easy. I have my phone here because I sent it to Pop on Teams, and I didn't write it actually physically down here for me to give the measurements off for you guys. But if you wanted to do a 9" by 9" one, which is the smallest I've done, and it holds like the pins, rotary cutter, a few other things, probably some rulers, whatever else, and clips. I'm sure you can find many purposes for these. I thought about putting a couple of these size ones in the bathroom for, you know, stacking the soap in it and, you know, just kind of keeping things together instead of being maybe cluttered about sort of thing. Or you can make even a bigger one like this one here. I didn't use any interfacing, though you really can if you want to, if you have it. What I did is I used this pleather type material. It's kind of thick, not too thick, but it's got, I don't know, hold on. Maybe they can see on the overhead. Do a little overhead and they can see how it's kind of woven. Yeah, it's a little woven-y fabric. It's not too thick, but it's not too thin either. So I was using that as like my stabilizer for the outside and or inside of the bag. It was enough for these sizes. If you went a little bigger, you'd have to add a little bit more. I just quilted the outside, but it probably 2 layers of batting would make it stand up a little bit bigger, better if it was a bigger bag or a bigger storage unit like that. So garbage can, thread catcher, things you know, if you don't have a lot of drawer space and you know, the washcloths, you know, roll them up, stick them in there, put them in the basket on the counter, whatever. I'm sure there's many purposes. Great for, I figured a bunch of these for sorting out kids' toys and stuff, or beads. You got a project going, a Lego, like 1,000 ideas just for one little container. And you just wash them, you know, it's no big deal. So there's many sizes. It goes from 11 inches, well, this was 9 inches to 17 inches, and that's what this size is right here. This is the 17, okay? So that's pretty big. It's a good size. When you get snowmobiles, yeah, no. Not anytime soon over here. I am wearing my layers. Hello, Linda. Hello, welcome. I am wearing my layers just because that keeps going out, and it's only 44 in here. So, but we do have all the spacer heaters going. I've got them aimed at my feet, so I'm feeling the warmth. So, all right. So for the 9-inch one, if somebody wants to write this down, it's nice to see you too, Linda. Big hugs. Big hugs. Hello, Lena. Hello, Nancy. Guess how you doing? There's a shovel in the garage here, so we can always shovel ourselves out. Excuse me. Hello, Miss Claudette. Welcome, welcome. Unicorn quilt today. Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, so let's do the rundown on the size. There we go. The size and what you need to cut out of the corner wise, and then we'll go through one, okay? Months old today. I'm sorry, I apologize. I haven't coughed all morning, and then now I'm being a pain to myself and others. I apologize. Okay, so for the extra small is 9-inch by 9-inch, and then you cut 2 inches out of the corner, the bottom corners, one on each side, okay? And then make sure you have whatever fabrics you want on inside or outside. For the 11-inch, you're going to cut 2.5 out of the corners. For 13-inch, you're going to cut 3 inches out of the corner. For a 15-inch by 15-inch, you're going to cut 3.5 inches out of the corners. For 17 by 17, you're going to cut 4.5, depends. I think I cut mine at 4.5. That one. And then for 20 by 20, I'd go 5 inches out of the corners. And then that's the most complicated thing right there. Okay. Ooh, she gusty. She gusty. So if you don't have stabilizer or interfacing or something like that, then don't worry about it. If you got batting, which we all know I have bags and bags of, so that's another purpose reuse for that, then go for it, right? So here's another one I did. I did this with, some of you may recognize the fabric from our scrappy triple Irish chain. And these were some of the squares that were left over. I put them to use. I put 1 layer of batting, and then I made a little green inline or lining for the inside. And then there we go. The batting is enough to help hold it up. But you could do 2 if you don't have thick batting, do 2 layers. I did 2 layers for Pat's because I really wanted it to stand up without any issue. So there's 2 layers of batting under the yellow that I've quilted up. So, and like I said, if you got a really nice, beautiful pattern that you want to keep on the outside and not quilt it, like this was cute quilted, like it's fine, right? But if you had something like this that I didn't really want to quilt through, even though I wanted it to be on the outside, quilt the inside, okay? It's just as easy. You're still giving it the support, right? It's just coming from the inside. So it's still going to do the same principle, okay? And then these are like the 11-inch bags. It's perfect. Standing up. You can put a handle on it if you want. If it's a perfect little lunch bag or carry bag for here and there, put it as high or as low as you like. I made a bunch because I have these two fabrics and plenty here in the shop. Obviously I use this for the Christmas tree sling bag. You can make them any size you need and have it as low or as tall as you need for the support. So. Yeah, you know, they'll go up there. LL, will you or Pop? Oh, yeah, no worries, Sylvia. We got it. Sorry if I went too fast. I was thinking to Pop the other day, Jackie, I needed something to, like a cup warmer, but I don't think you knew what I was talking about. It's like a little ceramic plate that warms up and it just keeps your tea or whatever warmed up from the underside so it never goes cold. So yeah, so that one works perfectly fine. Either way, like in a baby's room, the baby powder, the wipes, the, you know, the whatever you can think of, things for the bathroom, things for the car, section out, like, you know, keeping the Kleenex together, or, you know, sorry, Pop's gonna go flick it now. Yeah, well, I'm glad Pat likes her bag. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some more tea here, and then all my leftover bits I put in the bag. So, you know, like, put your scraps sorted out. I love my cup warmer for the mug. Yeah, I might have to get one. I was thinking about it. Sorry for coughing in your ear. Really apologize. A big TV on to watch, small screen on phone. I can't. Oh, why, yo? I'm sorry. Hello, Lisa. Hi, my mama, Pop. Back from grocery shopping. Cold out here. Yeah, it's cold here too. Listen. You have you have cup warmer? Okay, then I won't buy one, Pat. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, it will definitely help because I'm always using a ceramic mug. Oh, the other day, oh my gosh, I had an open one like this. It was like my big green one or black one, and it's a soup mug, but I use it as a teacup. Whatever. I like my tea. So, Munchkin, last time he was at the store, one of the mugs got broken in the house, but not a big deal. So to replace it, he got me this one with a lid, and it's a soup mug. So I was like, oh, to bring a tea out here today, I'm like, oh, I got this. Because the other day, it was so windy, the hot tea that I had in the open mug went and splashed all the way across my hand, and I was like, because it was just freshly poured because I was just coming out here. So I didn't know what to do. It was like drop my mug of already like almost full tea, or just bear the pain of the hot boiling water, you know, across the top of my hand. So it was like, today I was smart. It's also candle warmer. Oh, really? Thank you, Pat. I appreciate it. Big hugs to you, honey. Big hugs. Oh, Miss June. The weather looks crazy. Yep. It's heading our way. I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm sorry. I didn't ask for it to go there. The Nook of the North. Yeah, he's got his. I found him that hoodie. He's lost his other hoodie. He has no idea where it disappeared, and we can't find it. He's like he's taking it off somewhere and can't remember where it went. And we've looked. We've looked. So, oh, Mary, love these bags. Well, thank you. It's a very simple, easy idea to use your stash to stash your stash. Seriously. So, I mean, because it's working. All the bits and bobs. You know, these are some more of the squares that are left over, and we're going to use some more of them. It's from the project, the triple iris chain, very colorful triple iris chains, and it's so pretty, right? Like, who wouldn't love a nice little pop of color like that? You know, sometimes you want them all muted. That's fine. You know, do what you like. So, yeah, I like them. They're doing good. Okay, so I'm going to tuck this down here, and this one and this one, we'll tuck those under too. Okay. I'll put these ones over here in case people ask. Okay. And let's get started. So I came across this really cute little bug fabric here, and since I had some more of the squares left over, I thought I'd make a cute little project for a cute little girl to go in her room so she can use it like as to store her little toys or her little blocks or whatever. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna even it up, and then we're going to put a row of these colors in between the 2 strips of pink. Okay. So we got a nice edge here. Well, that's it. You could do like a little set. You know, could do a little set. Or do a couple little small ones for little ones. You know, little ones so they can play and put things in and out and take things in and out, right? So, okay, where is my scissors? Oh, Miss Kathy, how you doing? It's a little chilly here, but we were not canceling the stream today. No ifs, ands, or buts about that, baby. No way. I'm like, we'll warm it up the best we can and just give her the best effort we could. All right, this is directional, so I want to make sure they're going the right way, the strips. And then I'm going to put the little squares in between. So let's here, okay. And then we'll make a little strip, some pretty little colors. There. May need another piece in there just to be on the safe side. Okay, for seam allowance. So let's do that for that one. And this will be my inside fabric here. This lovely little aqua teal. I don't know. I always get those ones confused because I know it's like aqua teal and they're, you know, blues and the greens of the blues. So sometimes it's hard for me to distinguish what's what. The bug fabric is, I know, isn't it adorable? I love it, Miss Deborah. It's so cute. I'm like, oh, we got to do something with this one. And then this one could go on the side. Okay, we'll sew all those together, and then we'll give this little press, and then we'll put it all together. Dripping from my nose. I'm an Earl Grey. Earl Grey from Twinings, depending how you say it. That's my favorite. We used to get it at Costco. But hello, Crystal. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Gazella. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Suburban. Hello, Kev, aka Mary. We have triple glass windows and about 20 centimeters of insulation, 12 on the brick part. Wow. Well, we will be getting some new windows, so it won't be as rough next winter. I assure you there. We got the spray foam guys coming in a week and a half-ish. And these are 2.5-inch squares, these ones here. And then this piece is 5 inches by about 10.5. Okay. We're just trying to make a nice square bit of fabric. So we want squares for the inside and squares for the outside. It's green, you can say it, Sass isn't here. Excuse me. And a good tote bag is always a nice, yes it is. I'm nothing better than a nice tote bag. It's so useful, especially nowadays when plastic, we should be doing away without the plastic, right? So, yeah, just reuse what you got, man. Haven't watched often, really like the background quilt. Does it have a pattern? Yes, it does. It's so pretty. Just got online. Sorry if you're already said. No worries, Mary. If questions are meant to be asked, we're here to answer them. It is called the Jacob's Ladder, and it is one of Pop's designs on the layout of the quilt, and we call it dueling pianos. Because to me, it looks like a piano on one side and a piano on the other, and it's a dance floor, and it's like, you know, so. Yes, please remember Sass is innocent. Should be so happy you remembered her, Mike. And I'm sorry Sophie's not out here for you. So, I don't want her getting cold, and I don't want her laying on the floor when it's so cold over there, and then, you know, she wouldn't probably stay in the on the little couch with her quilt and stuff. So 7-foot single pane. Oh wow, yikes! Like with handle, there you go. You can totally put handles on this just as easy. Just slip it in as before you go around the top. Easy peasy. I don't know yet there, Niku. I wish I had an answer for you, buddy. Trust me, I wish I had an answer. Oh, I'm taking care of Sophie. She's important to me. That's why she's in the house. Sorry. A few grocery bags since we have to pay. Yeah, well, that's it, right, Dolores? Yeah, I've always made some of those bags back there have been my grocery bags for years. All right, let's sew a few of these little squares together, and then we'll get working on one of these beautiful bags. Might have to load a bobbin. I think I meant to do that, but I didn't get her done. So that's okay. The best for this is a walking foot because you got some thickness to go through, especially if you're quilting up your fabric. You could easily prevent the whole quilting part if you don't have any batting or anything like that, and just use a medium stabilizer or interfacing for the inside or outside of your fabric, depending on which one you want to do. It doesn't really matter. And you can go from there. Do the same thing, same principle. Oh, is that supposed to go there? I think it was supposed to go here. The point is to have fun with your fabric, be creative, use a panel piece like I did for the Wizard of Oz, or put scraps together or squares together like for the other little baggie. Could share some of our warmth. That would be so lovely, Jackie. I would take that warmth. I would totally take that warmth. It's fine in the house, except, well, last Sunday, oh my gosh, Pop gets up to, after the whole, the shop is freezing, Sophie's water dish was frozen, everything else like that for Saturday morning. That was just insane. Anyways, Pop gets up Sunday morning to go have a shower, and there's no hot water. And it's not like we have a hot water tank. It's a, what is it? A, sorry? Direct boiler. Okay. So that was like, okay, what is going on here? what is happening? And then the propane guys showed up on Sunday to fill the tanks, which was good because the shop tank was empty. And then I guess the heater must have kicked in after once it had some propane, because it ended up being 90 degrees in here when it came in Monday morning. I'm like, there's something faulty happening here. What is going on? Like, it's you know, it seems to be like one thing after another, and it's just, I'm like, holy bejeebies, what's happening? So Pop says, well, maybe it's a faulty thermostat. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, he goes, well, we can order one online, or you can zip to the store, or the hardware store. I'm like, I'll go to the hardware store at lunch. So like on my lunch break, because I'm still working for my business, right? So zipped over on my lunch break. Pop and I fiddled with it in the afternoon, got it going, hooked it up. It's working just fine since, as long as the pilot or the flame doesn't get blown out. So yeah, me too. I can definitely claim to that, the dozens of homemade fabric bags. And I've made lots too, especially as gifts for people. My girlfriend, Sandra, asked me to make her son their swimming bags. So with their personalized name on it, with pocket and lovely little embellishment embroidery for this machine. There's the one that's got like spaceships and stuff that the guy stitched out on the side of his bag, and yeah, it's pretty cool. And dinosaurs, sorry. One was spaceships, one was dinosaurs. What's that? The horrible craftsman is gone for good, using 10 more days to make more mess, but now I can get the complaint department out here and say what needs to be done over for the 3rd time. Oh my gosh. But why do you have to deal with all that BS like 3 times around before somebody does something? Hold on, let me get my little iron mat out here so I'm not turning away from you to press this. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. I can wear my hands up at the same time. Just don't press the hands. Just don't press the hands. Yeah, that's some super cute little bug fabric. Super cute. Yeah, it's just this little bit. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to make a little bag out of it for someone I know. For a little somebody I know. Yeah, what a pain. What a pain in the butt, though, Miss Ellie. The time you've been without your sewing machine. Oh, this has been weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. I feel like horrible that this guy doesn't know his, bum from a hole in the ground. My new fabric? Which one? What you mean? You mean on the board? Oh, insurance. Okay. Well, that kind of says everything, doesn't it? Yeah. The insurance people always have to have their little hand in the honey pot to figure out what's going on. Triple pane windows. Yeah, I bet. Are they really expensive though, Uta? They are the size of the brown bags grocery stores grow up. That's a good size, Becky. That's a really good size. Because then you kind of know what you can fit in it. Oh, on the ironing board. Yeah, it's got some little mushroom fabric. It's cute. I got some in green too, I think. The base is green. Okay, so what we want to do is make sure we're setting our pieces out. Put that right in the center. Yeah, I'll put it right in the center. Okay. Making sure, because it is directional, we want to make sure our bugs are all going the same way. Okay, and then we'll try to evenly pin this to there, and then same with this one here to here. Okay. Try and get it as evenly as possible. There we go. I think that's gonna look cute. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. Is green a grunge? Is this green? I don't know. I have no information. This is the only piece I have. I don't think it's a grunge. It looks marbly. Can you see that? A little bit more marbly. Oh, you can get PC crash. Oh no. Oh no. You haven't gotten to sew for 2 weeks? Oh no. Oh, is that because your machine's been in the shop there, Niku? Oh, geez, you scared me, Pop, for some reason. The wind makes me nervous. Okay, so we got pin that on the one side. Now we're gonna make sure we try and line up our fabric, our pink fabric here, so we're getting equal on the top as we are on the bottoms. You know what it means? You know what it means, jelly beans? I don't know. That was so weird, Cindy. For some reason, it scared me. Well, I was hearing the rain hit the windows last night, and I was like, oh, and then I knew the slushy part was coming, and of course that's like always a worry because that ends up stacking up on the power lines, right? So it was like, oh boy, just in case. And then we had the power flicker a couple times while we were in here this morning, in the shop this morning. But Munchkin says he didn't see anything in the shop, but in the house, but he would not have been looking at anything that would tell him. All right, move this over here. I'm gonna have some more of my tea. Hello, Gita. Hello, Kathleen. Hello, Elizabeth. I have grad quilts to start on. I just got the call yesterday about my machine being ready. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Oh, is it Sylvia's birthday? Maybe. Next Sunday, the 23rd, woo! Be sure to remind me so I can sing happy birthday. We miss singing happy birthday to Miss Helly. We could do it right now. We could. I think we might. Happy birthday, Miss Helly. Happy birthday, Miss Helly. Sorry we were late and didn't stream on your birthdays and we couldn't sing to you, but we're singing to you now. Hope you had a really good day. Happy birthday, Miss Helly. And many more. Takes time to acclimate. Yeah, yeah, that one, Cindy. Yeah, like rural. Yeah. True. It does. But it was very chilly out in the shop here, so that's why Miss Sophie Lofi's in the house. I don't want her catching a chill. She's going to be 9 this year, so I'm looking out for my old lady. I have to make sure she's all good. Even she didn't want to come outside. First attempt we tried to leave the house. We barely got to the front of the car and we had to turn back. I'm like, I can't see anything. I don't, this is, like, I got a shovel. This is like knee-high deep. It is cold, Donna. It is. The 100-kilometer-hour winds keeps blowing out the light for what? Sorry? Yeah, I know, but it's not a light. The flamage, the whatever. The flamage. Oh, well, that's good. That's good, Miss Helly. We love you. You do so much for the community. I wish I could give you a big squishy hug every single day. Miss the Atlantic Ocean, good or bad weather? We're getting used to it. Let's put it that way. It's the wind. It's the wind that just like, oh my goodness, because it just howls. It feels like it's shaking the house. And well, I couldn't. Definitely, I would have used it earlier today, Lena. I would have used it earlier today to get back out to the shop. The wind and the snow was so bad in my face. I was trying to turn my back to it and walk sideways, you know, like, like this is, like, oh my gosh. And then to see that, yeah, the stuff that I'd shoveled when Pop and I were making our way into the house, I took there's 2 shovels out here because we had to double shovel to get ourselves out here the first time around. So I took 1 shovel, shoveled back to the house, and then to come back out less than 40 minutes later, the whole, it was all blowing in again. Like had to like go almost calf deep in the snow to get here. So, oh, those are cute. Oh, that's going to be so cute. That's going to be an adorable little bag. All right, so we're going to press this, then we're going to stick some batting on the back, and we're going to quilt it. Now we can do straight lines, we can do angle lines, we can do whatever we like. We can practice our free motion quilting on things like this. Make a little bag for yourself. This is where you can practice on 2 sides, do some fancy stitchy things that you like, and then you turn it into something that's going to hold all your fabric. So, I mean, super, super duper cute. So I think we'll just try and do some straightish lines as we can, okay? So let's give these a little press and then we'll put the batting on it and we'll get ourselves going, okay? I would have used it. I would have used it today, Lena. Totally. Totally. There was a winter we had come up from Pennsylvania, when we lived in Pennsylvania, and it was one of the winters we'd spent up at the farm in Grand Valley in Ontario. And from the barn, where we would stay in the top of the barn because there was like a kitchen and living room, it was all like, it was done up like a house. a rough house, but a house, you know what I mean? And then the bottom of the barn was the snowmobiles, the turkeys, the cows, you know, all the tractor equipment and stuff like that. And there was water into the house. There was a pump into the barn. And then there was like an old cabin, falling down cabin, stairs not straight, walls not straight. And it was one of the winters. I laughed because we pulled up to the, hold on, let me just go flick this off and on. We pulled up to the farm, because we did, you know, the 8-hour drive from here to there. And I see this rope from the barn to the cabin, and I'm laughing, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And lo and behold, we ended up using it every single time, because we go from the house to the cabin to the barn to, you know, dishes, or, you know, because we was obviously there for Christmas, so, you know, cooking stuff in the cabin, bringing it to the barn to eat at the big table with everybody. Yeah, we use that rope. We use that rope. All right, let's give this another little press, and then we'll get it quilted. Okay. Is that going to be big enough? Probably not. So there we go. I had two bits here. And let's put all these little jobby bobbies. Oops. Over there. Okay. We'll put one here. And we'll give it a little trim. Here. My scissors. Little House on the Prairie. Yeah. I think I seen that there too. Especially in the, like, when the wind and it gusts, you can't see anything. Like, visibility is nil, right? Okay, let's just pop a couple of pins in just to hold her while we get quilting here. We don't have to do like fancy stitches or anything like that, but you could definitely use one of your fancy stitches to go along, you know, like a top or a bottom or something like that, or around maybe the edges you sew the top together, like around here if you wanted to do that. Yeah, it's a little chilly, but I said to Pop, no matter what, we're streaming today. I said, if you want to stay in the house, that's fine. He's like, nope, I'm out there with you. And I'm like, okay. Got to stream. I'm not missing another weekend because of this weather and this heater. No way. Not anymore, man. Not anymore. See, so handy for so many things. Clean up, boom, done. Yeah, it's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. Okay, so let's load a bobbin because we know we're going to use it. All right. And that one's almost done. So let's get ourselves a full bobbin here. Do 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 do. He's a fantastic husband. Fluffy white with the, yes, yo-yo crafter. They mean like a foam stabilizer. Thank you, Catherine. It's the Jacob's Ladder block, but set out in a pattern that Pop did. So there we go. Yes, because I built many bags out of that sticky back padding. Hello from chilly Nova Scotia there, Lucy. we are in the shop and it is -20 outside with a wind chill, and it's only about 8 degrees in here. But like I said, I was not canceling another stream. Persistence. What am I thinking of that you're thinking of is right here. I just don't want this to bail on me. Oh, that's okay. Are you thinking this stuff, Yo-Yo Crafter? Because it's heat and bond on one side. What is this called, actually? Flex foam, one-sided fusible. There, that's what I was thinking of, the fusible. Yeah, totally. You could totally use this too, but I had lots of bags to make, and I didn't want to. I knew I could use my batting to assist in that, but you could totally use this stuff too. Interfacing, fabric stabilizers, all that sort of stuff. So now we're just going to do some like straight line kind of quilting here and get this all together. Okay. So we got some thread in there right now. Let's use her up. Let's if you're gonna go on the diagonal, I'd mark it. Either mark it on the batting side and you flip it over and you're sewing the other way. Feed dogs definitely, or sorry, your walking foot working with the feed dogs will definitely help with this project. That's all I have. See that? You could totally use that. See, not a lot of people have interfacing or stabilizers, so I thought, well, how else can we do this? If you had a material that's a bit thick and, you know, like a corduroy or canvas, you can use a couple of layers of that. No, you can't see that? Yeah, like this. Here? I thought I was. Oh, okay, sorry. It's like a pleather sort of stuff. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, but it certainly is helpful for many, many projects. I got a big bolt of it, and I've made dog beds out of it, bags out of it, you name it. So it has a bit of a stiffiness to it, though it is still flexible, but you could always use a couple of layers. If you got some funky fabric, it's stiff, and you're just never going to use it for something, use it as an interfacing to your bag projects, right? So like I said, if you're gonna do diagonals, I'd mark it. But if you're just gonna do like straight lines, and try and just use the measurement of your foot width, and keep it as consistent as you can all the way down. Okay, so just gonna zip through here, put as even spacing as we can get. Oh, I'm sorry to hear of Melanie Ham's death. Super duper cute bugs. Oh my goodness, super duper cute bugs. And I thought, what to do with this tiny little piece? And it's flannel, and I'm mixing it with cottons, which is okay. It's just a bag. It's just a little baggie. It's gonna hold some toys. Oh, Sharko, welcome to the show. Good day to you too. Good day to you too. Happy Saturday. It's freezing here. Happy Saturday. Oh, ran out of bottom, didn't notice. Whoa, air sewing. Okay, can't do that. Air sewing is useless. It gets you nowhere. All right, so put that up there. This over here. And back to it. Back to work. Oh, thank you, Anonymous. Big hugs. Thank you. No, I only saw that one. If something popped up, I missed it. Sorry. Pardon? Oh, thank you, Kathleen. I missed it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hello. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. There you go. That's what I said. The small one, the little 9x9 with the 2-inch corner cut out, is perfect for a thread catcher. It's absolutely perfect. I think it's a great thing just to store it, and you got a few, like if you're working on a paintbrushes, small crafts, markers, crayons for the kids, Lego, toys, blocks, you know, whatever. Put snacks. Put a kid's snack in it. There you go. Is your snack basket. Easy to wash. I'll take a snack basket. I'd never turn down a snack basket. Unfortunately, we have an expiry date and we do not live forever. And you can make it, yeah, store fat quarters, scraps, your half square triangle collection, because now you've seen the bag, you got to make one. So, you know, seriously. I'm here for you people. I'm here for you. I got you covered. I'm going to try and make this as a project one day. I appreciate your tutorials. Thank you. Okay, well, Laura Lynn, that's okay. That's close enough. It's close enough, man. I'll take it. Does it have to be a tech that assembles wall? It would be preferred, Lynn, but at this rate, I think we might just do it on our own. Because I'm getting really irritated. So, and Ontario's in quarantine or lockdown, so, you know, who knows? Who knows? At least if we can get him up on his wheels, like the base, and then I can move the base where I want him, it would free up this whole space where it's laying in the way of trippage, like very much so. It was completely in the way of the guys working on the heater. It was like, and I really thought it was just going to get put up faster than it was. So it needs maintenance too, because he's been 5 years without maintenance. So I wanted him to do that as well, Lynn. Right? So I know it's a pain in my butt. Pain in my butt.
How would you have divided in the bag so that you could keep things separate compartments?
I would do that as you're putting like you're sewing. When we get to that section, like where you're sewing. Which camera are we at? This one. When you're like across here, when you're. Okay, hold on, there we go. Okay, when you're sewing across here, I would probably put something in the middle at the bottom coming up, or you can probably get a plastic one to slip in here just fine. Okay, but I would probably put it in from seam to seam if possible. You may have to hand stitch it or flip it and stitch it in those spots that you want it to, and then pop it back out. So, what was the last time? Oh, yes, Rena. I love that bag. Oh my gosh, I love that bag. It's one of my favorite bags. And I thought, well, how to make it a nice little connection between Pat and I make her another little, I don't know if she wants like a regular bag, but I thought a little bag like this for her sewing room would be kind of cute. And then she can't forget me, because, you know, I'm hanging out there in her quilt room because it's a bag. and we love Wizard of Oz. So, and we love yellows. Maybe if the bag was big enough, you can add pockets to the inside before you put them together. Guess maybe, but you'd only have little pockets. So like maybe change or something like that. Oh. I won't ever forget you either, Pat. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Because I want to live forever. I want to sew forever. Forever. I got the fabric to sew forever and ever each other. I know. Shush. My son will be 21 next month. He ordered himself a Lego set, the Republic Cruiser. I think he wants the Star Destroyer, but that's 800. We were looking at the Fiat. A Fiat and a truck that I'd really like to put together, so. Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike. I learned a new language one night, stepping on Lego. It was a Lego language. It had some not so nice words involved in the Lego language. Uh-oh, we have a lot. I'm sorry, Kathy, whatever that was, I'm sorry. Oh, those bags. Get used in a drawer where you put socks under. Well, yeah, perfect, great way to separate them. Fantastic, yeah. That's what I thought, in the bathroom, in the kitchen, in the living room, at your desk, you know. Sorry? In your craft room. What? Oh, thank you, Tracy. At least you didn't leave the channel. I mean, my daughter-in-law was a Wizard of Tree Skirt, and she loves, oh, Wizard of Oz tree skirt. I bet she does. Oh, how could she not? If you're a Wizard of Oz fan, you would love anything Wizard of Oz. So, and I've got many compliments on that Wizard of Oz bag too when I've been out and about. It holds like 2 days worth of groceries and at least 3 bottles of wine. So, I mean, like, it's amazing. It's fantastic. Yeah, Lego, ouch. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hello, Anjit. How you doing? How you doing? Hello, Heather. To start doing Christmassy stuff? Never. It's never too early to start doing Christmassy stuff. The more you are ahead of it, the better you will be. Trust me. Me mine by boxing the corners and folding the triangles down front. Oh, there you go. That's a good idea. Definitely that corners could be supportive underneath. Yeah, you can either cut them out. We're cutting ours out, but you can definitely just tuck them under. That's a good idea. That's like for baby stuff, like baby socks, and then the little burp cloths, and the little outfits and the t-shirts and little onesies and onesies without legs and stuff. Like all those can be just folded up in a little basket. Nice and at the ready on the changing table or whatever. What breed of dog was the original Toto? I thought he was a terrier of some sort, wasn't he? But I'm probably wrong. I'm a year-long 365 Christmas collaboration with several crafty youth. There you go. Oh, you're in a year. Oh, very nice. Excellent there, Kelly. Cairn Terrier. Schnauzer? Oh, I don't know. He kind of looks like a Schnauzer in the movie, but... Wired hair terrier. Is that the answer? Sorry, I was trying to figure out. Ooh, yeah, well, especially with Christmas, because you usually have more people on your list at Christmas than you would at, say, Easter or something like that for some reason, because you want to give all your friends and your loved ones and everything else usually something homemade. So getting an early start is bang on. Get her done. Get on it. And you'll feel so much better when the beginning of December comes along and you're done. Oh, sorry, I thought the wind was coming through that window right there at that moment. Pop did